Hello, 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 my friends. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Greetings and welcome, everybody. Can you believe it? 3 days in a row. We're going to hit 4 days in a row before I won't be here Friday, but yeah. Congratulations, Ursa, on being today's Alacritus Adventurer. I'll be honest, I was kind of worried. I was like, is the thing broken again? Because I saw some names in chat, but like it just it wasn't getting redeemed. And I was like, oh god, here we go again. But that would have been more of a Twitch problem than a Loot Spot Goots problem. So anyway, I think I know what the problem was. I pushed out a change to Loot Spot Goots yesterday, so hopefully all of his channel point redeems will work very consistently moving forward. But there's only one way to find out, and that's just through time. So, but congratulations to Ursa, Lady Iron, good morning. Lars, hello. Annie, good morning. Or also, hello. It's not really morning for you either, is it? I should stop saying morning for everybody, huh? It just gets it's a habit. It's a habit. Ams, hello and good morning. Nova, good morning. Crystal, good morning. Jezraya, good morning. Dear Diary, today I managed to get the title of Alacritus Adventurer. Will the rest of my day go as well? Maybe that special guy, Astarian, will finally look my way. Wow, I need my coffee. No, me too. Me too. Today is a good day. This is one of those death staircases without a banister. Chat loaded. I saw you get the thing, missed by a split second. Ams, good morning to you, Ams. Annie, let's see. Annie, we need to give her all the positive thoughts for her surgery today. Annie. Lucky boobs surgery squeeze here. I'll squeeze the lucky boob for you. Annie, how you have a surgery today, huh? I really hope it goes well. I hope that I don't know what it is, and I'm not trying to pry either, like what specifically this surgery is, but whatever the surgery is, I really hope that it goes perfectly and that your recovery is an absolute breeze. Ghost, good morning. Ghost, Heart, MRSA, summer of 25. Man, can I be honest? I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous of MRSA. That flew past my screen. I didn't see it. I like that. Tagging Nova, tagging Ursa. Loots and MRSA and wrestling on the Phantom leaderboard. Completely out of loot, but frick whatever that is and hope it's a fast recovery. Yeah. On Halloween, if Lutz doesn't crawl out of the TV like the Ring Girl, I'm unsubbing. Man, that'd be a great animation. I don't know how to do it, but I guess I have a little bit of time to learn. So, and lunges. I remembered today. Welcome, Lady Iron. Congrats on remembering. We're glad to have you. Henry can forge my sword, if you know what I mean. Mrs. Magoots with the Lutsum emo. Although I don't think. Let's see. Is there a way to make Loot Spot Goots when you like look at a past log? I don't know that he will ever put it in. I don't know that he'll ever insert emojis. But maybe I just need to. What is the best way to do that? Coleman, it's too early for this kind of talk. I'm excited. I'm getting one of my favorite meals from a local restaurant Steph, my aunt, and I love for breakfast. It flips traditional meals on their head. Meatloaf and mashed potatoes bowl smothered in gravy with an absolutely exquisite bowl of amazing chicken noodle soup. That is certainly not a breakfast meal normally, but hey, I say go for it. I say go for it. Yeah, DJ, good morning. Nah, it's only morning. The world must conform to American time. This log thing is awesome. Love it. It's awesome when it works, right? I'm glad that you are enjoying it, though. My hope is that over time, I mean, it's one of those sort of like longer term things that over time you can just pull a random log and it'll make us chuckle, you know? Hopefully... Yeah, I was gonna say, hopefully the game title should be fixed now, so you can see like the game we were playing on 820 was KCD2. But yeah, I'm not sure when, or I'm not sure what I need to do to get it to actually output emotes. Although Lootbot Goots isn't always a subscriber either, so I should probably fix that. But yeah. For her boob, she went AFK for a sec. Is it inappropriate for me to then squeeze the lucky boob? Banj, hello! Hello, Banj. Loot stream, hooray, I've missed your face. I've missed you, Banj. How's life? Yeah, from Jard, kiss me on the mouth. That's a really good first entry. I was gonna do an emote only logbook. I mean, let's see. Is Loot Some Emo, is that a subscriber one? It is. Okay. Maybe we could try like a general one. Let's see here. Let's try a general one. That was so funny, chat. All right. Maybe like a Twitch global emote will work. Typically, I mean, I feel like it should, but I don't know. No, it's perfect. All right. Well, when Annie's back, I'll squeeze the lucky boob. Ghost. Do I have to do everything here? Oh man. Jesus Christ. Do I have to do everything around here? I guess so. Banj, you cutie, right? I do fancy a ham and cheese omelet from there, but it's a meal I always got with Dad there. Last time I tried to eat, I went to emotional breakdown, missing Dad, so I don't think I'm ready for that. I get that for sure. Bank? Wait, bank? Pullman is, or Banj is bank. Got it. All right, let's try this here. Good Goots morning. Good Goots morning to you, Bogan. 2025 08 20. Let's see. Okay, it works. It does work with that. So maybe then the Mrs. Magoots one will work. Let's see. Copying this from Coleman earlier. Okay, yeah, it does. It didn't work? Wait, yeah, it's working, right? I see it down here. Did you change something? Ghost just subscribed, just gifted a sub to Lootspot Goots. But also Ghost asked me a question, I missed it. When Loot's podcast, is it titled Lungeons and Dragons? Yes. Yes, it is. When are you joining me? Life is good. I'm stuffing my face with snacks after speed training. What kind of speed training are we talking about? Now 3 more, so we can round it to 50. Are you talking about the total subs? You do not have to do that. Don't do that. I have to work soon. Start on that K. Annie's back. Okay, Annie. I was told you were gone. I'm squeezing the lucky boob for your surgery today. I asked if it was appropriate because I didn't know if it was. And Am said I absolutely should squeeze the lucky boob for you. So we love you, Annie. Well, of course it is. We love you, Annie. We hope that the surgery goes perfectly. The recovery is swift and smooth. And you're right as rain. Or at least, you know, making progress. Let's see. Blondie, hello. Hello. We do have the redeems working today. I just basically scratched yesterday's stream from the record as far as Loot Spot Goots is concerned. So everybody, if you sign the log on Monday and then you sign it again today, it'll say that it'll show that your streak is still intact. Of course, yesterday basically didn't count, so everybody's gonna be a day short on their streaks, but you know. Scott, hello. Good afternoon to you, my friend. How are you? How have you been? Lutz, I love you. Coleman, ILYM, I love you more. Yesterday just didn't happen. I'm okay with that. Yeah, all right, you got it. Streak. We're going streaking. Yeah, hopefully it will not fail us in the future. Like I said, I think I figured out what was wrong with it, but the only way to know is just to give it more time. Because yeah, everything worked great on Monday and then nothing changed going into Tuesday, and then Tuesday it just didn't work at all anymore. So, but yeah, I like the idea because I want it to just be, I don't know, I just want it to be able to be something that we can pull random messages from, you know, from the past. And I think it'd be fun. Let the squeezing of the ceremonial lucky boob henceforth continue unhindered with as much luck as it is capable of passing on. I mowed my lawn and went to a movie yesterday. What movie? What's the last movie I saw? In theaters. The one a movie I went to. I'm trying to think of what it would have been. Nobody 2? Nobody 2. What is this about? This tells you how I didn't see Nobody 1. Oh, it's that one guy. Oh, right, because yeah, I watched I started it and then I kind of walked away, but I got 700 Discord orbs for watching the trailer for this. But I don't know what it is. Here's the summary over on Google. Workaholic assassin Hutch Mansell? Wait, Hutch Mansell? Takes his family on a much-needed vacation to the small tourist town of Plummerville. However, he soon finds himself in the crosshairs of a corrupt theme park operator, a shady sheriff, and a bloodthirsty crime boss. Thoughts on the movie? How was it? It seems like it's got decent reviews, 77% on Rotten Tomatoes. 94% of Google users like the movie. So, it's got Colin Hanks in it, which, you know, I like Colin Hanks. He plays a pretty cool role in Dexter. But Nonder, hello. Hello. I didn't think we'd see you today, Nonder. And Kama. Nobody knows. Nobody knows, Kama. It's true. Kama, how are you doing today? Give my pupper a treat, more like bribing him so I can work. Ollie says all the doggos in this community deserve a treat. It's true, though. They do. Bob Odenkirk. That's his name. Yeah, that one guy is, in fact, Bob Odenkirk. It's about nobody, clearly. The first movie was filmed in Winnipeg? Are you like walking around in the background? Mine went on a walkabout when he went outside. I'm too mad at him right now. Guess what I might be getting into next year? Teaching at a university. My university doesn't have a 3D model or texturing teacher, so the head teacher said I should get into teaching. Really? You're gonna start doing some like education? I always thought, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm not trying to disparage it or anything. It's just a funny thought. But we have, like, we educate people on education, which is just, I don't know, it's kind of funny. Like, you're learning how to learn. Sitting in a little focus room at the office, writing emails. Ooh, okay. Hopefully the emails aren't going too bad. Christopher Lloyd? Yes, Christopher Lloyd. And also, I meant to check. Is Christopher Lloyd in... Or is it just supposed to be... Okay, yeah, it is. Yeah, he is also... Although, is he entirely... Well, he must be entirely CGI, right? He's in Wednesday. Like this, the new season of Wednesday, right? I'm just wondering how much of it is actually him and how much of it is entirely CGI. He is in Wednesday, yeah. I mean, he's a floating head in a jar, so like he has to be CGI. But like so I understand he's CGI, but I'm just kind of curious. Like, did he do mocap and then they CGI'd his entire face, like in a video game? Because I don't know that it's him at all. I'll note in your quest log, Nova, how are you today? I wish I could think of something more significant to submit for posterity. I've got quite a lot of teachers in my family, and I've heard horror stories. Teaching is quite a task. It sure is. Gonna be the hot PE teacher? I mean, what? You're thinking of becoming a teacher? Are you? What would you want to teach, Banj? Be serious for just a moment. How we doing today, Luce? Everything all good? Family doing all right? Yes, we're good. We're good. We took Jenny to the vet yesterday, and honestly, like, we knew we were in for bad news either way, but we got the best bad news we could have gotten, I guess, for what it's worth. So that's good at least. So yeah, she's obviously, Jenny's been better, but she's doing all right, honestly. So I'd be the hot science teacher. Ooh, science. I think almost entirely CGI. I think so too. Get your movies out of my video games. Even better, we could have chemistry. Oh my. Front row chemistry class. Sparks flying. It'll be funny because I'll be a lot younger than some of the students and staff. Would you actually start teaching next year? Great choice. We have that even without the teaching. Ooh woo. Yeah, sweet Jenny girl. She's been very good. She's been very good. I think over time she'll get better at like balancing, like shifting the weight between her legs. Right now she's still pretty much exclusively using the right leg, but she did a turn last night where she put a little bit more weight on her left foot. And I was like, oh, well, that's good. Because otherwise she would have fallen. So she did prevent herself from falling. And I asked the vet, too, about like a dog wheelchair. Because I was like, I'm sure you've had some patients that use a dog wheelchair. And she said, yeah, and I don't think that it'd be a great fit for Jenny. And she the more she explained it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I get that. I was kind of hoping that we would be able to get one, because then she could be independent outside again. But yeah, it is what it is. Lucky for me, in Australia, we have a very big abundance of teachers for the subject I'm studying. You have an abundance? Wait, that's not a good thing if you want to teach, right? Sometimes the lesser of evils is all one can hope for. Best wishes for your furry friend. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah. What's going on with Jenny? So on Saturday, we let her outside and she came back in and she was not using her back left leg anymore. Like, she just wouldn't use it. And so we're like, well, crap, what the heck happened? And our first thought was that she tore her CCL, which is the dog equivalent of an ACL. We thought that she tore her CCL, but the thing that was throwing us off is she's doing what's called knuckling. So that means like when a dog takes a step, they like kind of toe off, like humans do. But their hind legs, when they knuckle, there's a neurological thing going on, and they don't know to like they can't tell their foot to right itself before it makes contact with the ground. So they end up just kind of dragging their toes on the ground like this. And so she was doing that, and I was like, well, shoot, does that mean that this is like a neurological thing rather than like a new injury? But like, why would it have happened so suddenly? So we just needed to get her seen, by the vet. And the vet was like, oh yeah, that's, came back and very, very confidently said it's like she tore her CCL. So, so she said, like, that's all in all, that's did it get darker and more purpley in here? Was it because of this tab I opened? Really weird. Or maybe I've got some, oh, you know what? I have auto white balance on. That's what it is. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, she confirmed that the CCL was torn, and she kind of just said like, you know, it's a manageable thing. We're not going to have surgery on it because she's too old. The recovery will be a nightmare for her, just like it was with the first one, but now she's older. So yeah, we're just gonna let her be, make her as comfortable as we can. And honestly, like, she's still super energetic at times. She is still like happy. Like, you can tell she's happy. So yeah. Much better. Twitch mobile is kind of butts. Coffee has been perked. Children still asleep. Mrs. has her coffee. Time for Adventures of Henry. Heck yeah. I'm excited to get into some KCD too. Although, again, just kind of like the rest of the games this week, I'm going to be like, all right, what the frick was I doing? As I'm like looking at my quest log, looking at my surroundings. I'm glad I didn't start a hardcore run. Although, can you do a hardcore run right off the bat? I can't remember, but I'm glad I didn't do a hardcore run. It's like you don't even read the Discord. It won't be next year because I will need to study for teaching, but most likely the year after. They're crying out for STEM teachers here. Lady, I got one kid. I barely have time to pee alone. Absence of teachers. Okay. Very easy to get hired. Gotcha. Okay. Age-related, right? Hunter's coming up on 13, so we're cross fingers every month. Yeah. She is going to be... I mean, we don't really know Ginny's age. We don't really know Nellie's age either. They both were, you know, rescues. So Ginny, we expect, or we anticipate Ginny's birthday being in December, like mid-December. So she'll be 14 then. And for a Doberman, that's exceptionally old. So, but again, like she does not behave like a 14-year-old dog. Like she's just got a strong ticker. Like, I don't know. She doesn't look super old. Like, if she wasn't limping around, you wouldn't think that she was 14. She doesn't have like a ton of white in her face. I mean, she's got plenty of white in her face, but she's not like a, you know, fully white-haired face. You know, she still has tons of energy. She's literally never missed a meal in her entire life. Never skipped a meal. Like, she's always hungry, always thirsty. So yeah, I mean, she doesn't act like a 14-year-old dog. It's just that, like, her hind legs are starting to fail her, like her back end, basically. So, college just finished is going to be facing a similar issue. Most of the senior CS profs are retiring at the end of this year. School is going to be struggling to fill those shoes. Also, teachers here don't get paid nearly enough. I feel like I would want to teach in college. I don't think I'd want to teach in high school. I think teaching in college would be fun. But man, even being a high school coach, I love the high schoolers I work with. Being a high school teacher does not appeal to me, really. I did consider becoming a substitute teacher, just getting like approved to become a substitute teacher at the school I coach at, just so I have more continuity with the kids. And I could possibly even like there'd be a face to the name, because my kids talk about me, but like if a kid doesn't come out for track, they don't know who I am because I'm not there at the school otherwise. So I've thought about doing it for that, almost like a recruiting tool, but I've since not done it. But better the CCL than neurological. Yeah, exactly. Was the first surgery? It was a TPLO. The recovery for Drake's TPLO was rough, but went well, thankfully. Yeah, Ginny just has so much energy. It was like having to try to attach a big old ball and chain to her because she just wanted to go. Like, she didn't care that she was drowsy from the medicine. She didn't care. Like, she just wanted to go. She is quite literally built different. Like, the vet even kind of said that, like, at the appointment. She's like, yeah, I don't think she's ever really going to show you any signs of pain ever. Like she's not going to be a yelper. She's not going to be a whiner from that. Like, she does whine when she gets, you know, we can tell she's uncomfortable, but she doesn't ever yelp like in pain or anything. So this is not a Bones mug. This is a Yosemite mug from Yosemite. national park. At first, I'll be teaching while studying at the same time because the tax will be a lot less and I'll be working in the field. Henry will hardcore Hans. Too early for talk like that. Hello there, True Celt. There's a callback because she said that to me, that Henry can forge my sword, right? Yeah. Mrs. and I's doggo, Dante? Your dog is named Dante? Is much the same. Coming up on 16, Husky. He's deaf and senile as hell, but in otherwise good health. Still prepping for the time, though. She is starting to lose hearing. That much we do know. But she can see really well. So, that's the rescue. And her hunter's the same energy of a 2-year-old in a body of an 80-year-old. Nellie is not the same, though. Nellie has definitely slowed down. She has bursts of energy for sure. But Nellie is not, like, I don't know. She definitely mellowed out. Ginny has never really went through a mellow out phase. Twitch Mobile's a disaster. Don't even get me started on the fact that Twitch thought it was a good idea to give me mobile mod view with no capability to see chat properly because the screen is such a cluttered dumpster fire. Twitch, come on, man. My little cousin could literally do better setting something up for you. Do better. God, after Drake had his TPLO, he did not slow down. He'd go full speed, jump off the deck into the yard. It stressed me out. Oh, gosh. Red, hello? Yeah, that would stress me out too, Coleman, for sure. All right, friends. Let's say hey howdy to Henry here. I haven't launched this game in ages, so hopefully it's up to date. Should be. Also, there's gonna be some new DLC dropping soon, but I don't know that I'm ready for it yet. So we'll see. See. Both your pups are so sweet. They are so lucky to have a great life with you guys. Well, thank you, Nonder. Goodness. We were definitely worried going into this last vet appointment. Like I said, she's old. She has the new injury now. We were kind of worried what the vet might say, and I was telling Mrs. Magoots, like, the more I kept thinking about it, like I was definitely struggling quite a bit. But I told her, I said, I don't know if I'm in denial or what, but like, I just don't feel like it's her time yet. And here's why. And I kind of just explained, more or less what I just told you about her energy, food and all that. And like, I know her better than anybody. Like I've had her for almost, I've had her for over 13 years now, and I remember when she tore her first CCL, I had this thought in the back of my mind, like, people are telling me I should get the surgery and like, it'll be worth it and all of this. And I was questioning it. And afterwards, like, I just was like, I don't know that I made the right choice, because in the back of my head, I was like, I don't think I should do this, but everybody kept telling me I should. So we did it, but her recovery was horrendous. And then she never really went back to using that leg. Even after the surgery, she never gained confidence in it. And so I don't know. I guess in the end, the good thing to come out of it, this is, we're talking 3.5 years later. She has the repaired CCL that she's now using because the other leg is torn. So that's kind of the one benefit to that. But yeah, I just kept coming back to him. Like, I know this dog more than anybody, and my gut tells me that it's not her time. Not yet. It will be at some point. Like, I'm not oblivious to that fact, but it's just not yet. Kaz's, hello. How are you? I'm doing all right. How are you doing? We have an older guy too, but he's mostly hard of hearing and crotchy. Otherwise, seems okay. New DLC? No, that's the mod. That's the mod I have installed. Making that choice is definitely tough, but you'll know when it's time. Her. Yeah, exactly. Have I not launched since this released? Now, let me show you guys this. Hopefully the game will... There it is. Okay. And then let's move our camera over here. So we've got the Brushes with Death DLC. I thought that I'd played this since it launched, but maybe I haven't. So Help an enigmatic artist finish the most important painting of his life, reveal his mysterious past, and channel your creativity into shield painting on an adventure spanning from the wild forests of the Trotsky region to the bustling metropolis of Kuttenberg. You get a new storyline taking place in both the Trotsky and Kuttenberg regions, the option to create your own unique designs on any shield you choose, and new unique weapons and armor related to the mysterious painter's story. Start of the DLC in the Trotsky region is marked with an icon of a purple shield with a red skull after the quest For Whom the Bell Tolls. Oh, I did finish that, so I could do this. I finished For Whom the Bell Tolls. So, I love you all, my friends. We love you, Coleman. We love you. Doing very good. Thank you, mate. Good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. Horse riding contest. Oh, gosh. I don't know if I'm ready for this or if I want to, but prove your riding and shooting skills and settle the feud between two nomads. You can take part in mounted archery, where good aim and quick observation win the day, or take off in a cross-country race to test your horse stamina and knowledge of the Trotsky region. Yeah, the horse racing is maybe not my favorite, but maybe I'd get better at it if I tried. Experience a swift and perilous new adventure, access to new activities, mounted archery, and cross-country horse racing, the opportunity to gain 2 unique perks, and horse tack. You can start these activities by visiting Bribek, the archer, or Mikolai, the horse handler in the nomad's camp. Both are marked with an icon. All right. All right. And there's more DLC on the way. So, this game is called Kingdom Come Deliverance II. And I admittedly have not played every game that came out this year, but this is my game of the year right here. It is exceptionally well done. It's just a really good game. Is this the new Horse Girl game? She still has fight in her, and you can see that because of your bond. Let the old girl fight as long as her will shall carry her, and may she stay strong along the way. Our hearts are with her. My thoughts are with her. If the fight in my soul can offer any more ability, I shall gladly pass her my sword. Debating streaming the first one? Oh, Nonder. That would be a blast. That would be a blast to see. Wait, considering it's been a while since you last played KCD2, you can hold R to see the in-game tutorials again? That's incredible. Long time no see. I will do that. If for nothing else than just to test it out. So, Otto von Berghoff. Right. I actually literally just finished For Whom the Bell Tolls. That's the last quest that I did. Let's see. Done. Let's read it. For Whom the Bells Tolls. Oh, it's Bells Tolls? Oh, okay. All right, let's read the very end of this here, because this is the last thing we did. Right? Or maybe it was Fortuna. Back in the saddle. Flee through the rocks in the end. One of those cutthroats caught up with me, but fortunately Mutt saved my life. No, I already saw that. Back in the saddle. I escalated. Okay, hang on. Capon finished his meeting at Nebakov that Lord von Berghoff entrusted him with. So my free time is over. Need to get back to Trotsky. Escort my lord safely back. Capon and I relayed the message at Nebakov as von Berghoff asked, then successfully returned to Trotsky. Lord von Berghoff is satisfied and this chapter is closed. I have to rejoin Capon at Trotsky or on the way if I can catch up with him. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. I'm at Trotsky. I remember going down to Nebakov. Is Mutt still there? Oh, shoot. Is there another way to get Mutt back, or do I have to go all the way back there? Huh. Son of a gun. Still haven't got my kiss for play. That'd have been a good one for Swoltember. I mean, I have faith in your ability to fight in this, Nonder. I can't seem to get through it on my own, and I've had really good success pushing through games like that on stream now. What do you do in this game? Die at the age of 20 for eating bad cheese. That's not incorrect. This is the second entry in the Kingdom Come Deliverance franchise, if you will. But basically, in the overall franchise story is that you play as Henry, who is a blacksmith in medieval times, and Henry is basically living in medieval Bohemia. Bohemia is basically kind of embroiled in this civil war, and the war makes its way to Henry's doorstep, where he's from, a little town called Skalitz. And so when his village gets raided, his parents and many of the people he knows are killed, and he's essentially kind of just out for he's out for vengeance, but he's a blacksmith, so like, what's he gonna do, So yeah, that's kind of the overarching story line. But this is, the second game. So it's been a while. It's been a while since that portion. So it's a really good game though. It's one of my favorites of all time. It's very much an old school RPG in that there are tons of different stats that your character has, perks, little intricacies. It's also a very quirky game that makes it incredibly charming. But it's difficult. It is a hard game. It is, there's no difficulty. There are no difficulty settings in this game. There's two modes. There's normal mode and there's hardcore mode. But the difficulty doesn't really change. Hardcore just adds in some, some wrinkles to the game. So it's difficult. I don't think there'd be enough deaths to be interesting and too easy to avoid fighting by just doing other stuff. It would probably not be a Swole Timber game, yeah. Does the quest involve more than one bell? Might explain the seemingly out of place S. Technically, yes. Yes, I had to be there before like the third bell toll or something. I don't remember. Well, the bell tolled multiple times at least. Do you controller loots? I'm wondering if controller is better for combat. I have not played with a controller. I've only ever played this on mouse and keyboard. It honestly probably would be better with a controller. I could see that. Not enough deaths. Try harder. I guess if you implemented some sort of like artificial rule of like, okay, anytime this happens, I have to fight. I could see that working. What do we have here?
Greetings, sir.
Okay, is there anything? I remember I had to go when this when we were talking, so I wonder if this guy said anything about the interrogation.
Another thing about that interrogation.
Oh, right. I don't have to read what I'm going to say because Henry's going to say it too.
Keep your questions for the prisoner.
Okay. All quests. Okay, who are all the people involved in the ambush of von Bergov, and what are the bandits hiding? Where are the bandits hiding out? We offered to try and interrogate the prisoner for von Bergov, but before we start, it would be good to talk to Capen about it. Okay, I do remember that now. So we are trying to link up with Hans. I'm trespassing, even though I guess I was supposed to go out the other door. Oh, well. It's fine. Nobody arrested me. Oh, hang on. Torch is R. Torch. Torch. R for torch. You DJ! Have fun playing Baldur's Gate 3, dude. Gosh, I forgot to mention this to you guys too, but I plan to I did mention it in my post at least, but I didn't mention it on stream. The games I'm playing like this week are kind of ongoing games that we've been playing for a while. So due to that, I plan to like if the desire strikes, I plan to just play those games anytime. I don't know where I'm going. I don't remember the way around here. Is it this one? This castle is a maze. R for rather dark in here, right? I'm
feeling a bit peckish.
Feeling a bit peckish, yeah. Of course. I need to get directly below this area. Gosh, I do not remember. Is it here? Okay, it's here.
Blessings to you.
And can I eat here? Oh, I can steal it. Is anybody around to see? Still here, just doing a testy for a testy, huh? No, you're fine. You're fine. You play Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not. It wasn't like a Sea of Forever. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 is great. Let's see. An entire generation is there. Wait, hang on. I have that song in my head. It's been a while. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. I forgot.
Oh, God.
Oh, right. The mice that you can't step on unless they change that. Nope. You can't do it. Can't even pick them up and cuddle them.
Good to see you.
So Lake on Friday? Yeah, I'll play Lake on Friday. This Friday. The fact that this game is in this time period and has something of an action D&D feel has made friends tell me I would really enjoy these games. Well, but the one thing that you do want to know is that this is entirely historical. So there is no magic. There's no yeah, that's the main thing. There's no magic. There are no dragons. There aren't any mythological creatures. So that's one thing that that is important to note. Lake Timber, though. Not supposed to tell everyone about that, DJ. I played some BG3 myself. I'll pretend I can hear what you're saying. Somewhat of a BGer myself. But yeah, some of these games, if the mood strikes and I feel like firing up a game, I'm planning on just playing some of these games off stream too. So that kind of goes for any of our ongoing games like Baldur's Gate, KCD, Ghost of Tsushima, Alan Wake. Trying to think if there were any others that we had started and, you know, played for a good long while, but no magic no magic except the spark between Hans and Henry. Yeah, you can't forget that. Speaking of.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
I don't like it or we have to do it. No Fus Roda. No Fus Roda. If only Lutz would give them a chance. I haven't done anything to stop that. I have not done a single thing to stop it. Well, we gotta torture this dude.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can.
All right. So we're going to torture this guy. Or at least we're going to interrogate him in the torture chamber. I don't feel like this game is going to have us torture him, right? Got a phone call from Steph. I know it's more historical in nature. That I'm totally cool with. Might take a shot at it one day.
Get tired.
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Berghoff thinks otherwise.
Aye. Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
Saw that? How's your multiplayer campaign going? The little yellow guys torture people? Those minions, it is the dark side of those minions, yeah. We've had a lot of setbacks with our mod selection, but we are still at Moonrise Towers. Wait, what's going on with the mods? Hey, we asked first. I'm Henry.
My name is Henry. And this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Laura von Berghoff, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same.
This is going nowhere.
I could have slapped him there. I decided not to.
Here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor.
Traitor? How am I a traitor? View tongues? Oh man, this is kind of giving some Grand Theft Auto 5 vibes here. Big fan of the time period, which is why I'm drawn to loving Age of Empires 2. Age of Empires 2 is a fantastic game. I played the heck out of that. That answers some questions Ursa and I had in the Discord channel then. Just trying some wacky stuff. The mods are known to break things. Oh, okay. What do you mean by wacky stuff? I just remembered and told DJ there's a mod that puts a little dinosaur outfit on Scratch. Wait, is that one of the mods that Nandra was running? Oh, man. I'm going to be honest. That's very cute, but that would also be really sad if that mod caused the game to crash. Okay. Do I slap him? I'm not a traitor, dude. You're a traitor.
I'm no traitor.
Everyone who's in league with that bastard von Berghoff is a traitor.
Shut your mouth. No filthy bandit and murderer is going to lecture us here. Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him.
Oh, fooling around, huh?
You fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Hey, Cappy. Also, did you see, Hans just straight up said he didn't want to fool around. So there you go, Ursa. Is Ishtvan with you? Oh, ain't no way he's answering. He's not going to answer any of these. Who is your leader?
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
I can try to intimidate. I can try to use deception here or my forked tongue. It's a hard difficulty pass. I have 16 points though. Let's try it. Don't be a hero for him. It's just habit to read this, but he's going to say it. Fooling around. Yeah, he said he didn't want to fool around. More than I can list, which is part of the problem. Wait, how many, like rough estimate on total number? Nothing obscene? No, I didn't anticipate anything obscene. I just was curious, like, oh, okay, like a level cap remover mod. Okay. You need the dino outfit. I forgot to get that one. Those pillows for Withers? Wait, what? You can give Withers breasts? Doesn't want to fool around with the prisoner because he only has eyes for Henry. Obvi. In many situations, frick off is the right answer. This is not one of them. Yeah. Pullman gets it. Got Age of Empires 2 on my Series X. It's the only game in which I play with my gaming mouse plugged into my Xbox and only use that. No other games. Play no other games with that mouse. I played it back on, shortly after it released. I was obsessed. Honestly, it taught me a lot about history too. 15 or so. Okay, that's not too bad. Lutz, you're a gamer. You can put bubes on just about anything thanks to mods. I'm not writing. I'm still not writing that lake nude mod. I don't care what you say, Urs. I'm not doing it.
Your leader. Who is he? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are. It'll be all the same to him anyway. As you well know.
Spit it out. Who is it?
Failed.
All right. Look, I was surprised when I first saw him. After all, who'd have thought a miller would have the pluck for such big things? We're led by the Lower Simine Miller. Crazel. What? I'm serious.
No, I know him quite well. He's his own man, sure enough. But a leader of bandits?
Yeah, do you guys remember Crazel?
Very droll, that was. Now let's be serious, shall we?
Crazel. So for any, if you don't remember Crazel is the like very eccentric miller who is trying to make like a steel golem. He's into alchemy and stuff. He's a very odd dude. Certainly not the type that is going to be leading an army of bandits. I didn't ask for nude lake, but Ams probably did. We have turned Karlak into a paladin who's constantly on fire. Wait, actually? I bet there's a booby mod for Hans here. Non has all the naughty mods. Terrifying. So wait, Karlak's a paladin? So what do you do with Shadowheart? I don't see the problem with a lake nude mod. Hell, you squeeze boobs openly on stream anyway, so screw it. Let's go all in. Only nude Robert. Wait, let me ask you this, Ams. Would you want a mod that replaces every character in the game with a nude Robert? Would that work? But not the voice lines though. Just the character models. That's my new porn. The only nude Robert mod. That's what it would be called. Only nude Robert. Hard pass on the video, lazy dragging him on the counter. Wait. On the video, lady dragging him on the counter. Wait. What? I don't know why that prompted me, but has anyone read Patrick Rothfuss's King Killer series, namely the first 2 books, Because Reasons? I've not. Because Reasons? Are we talking about nudie mods? Is this why this got brought up?
If you act sensibly, I'll put a word in for you with Lord von Berghoff.
There's no way that's gonna work. That worked?
I suppose that can't hurt. Fuck! I don't know him personally.
Say his name.
They call him Jan. But that's all I know. For fuck's sake!
Jan. Okay, so I did get one answer. Okay. Is Istvan with you? Maybe I asked that one last. Well, then again, if we beat this guy up, maybe he won't be able to speak. I don't want to beat him up, but I don't know what Hans is going to do. Is Istvan with you, I guess?
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
He's with your...
Don't you dare say anything about my family. Do you know him or not?
I don't know him, you whoreson.
Oh, I can try another dialogue check here. I was the daughter, so okay, let's list all the games we want with nudie mods. Every single game. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I feel like this happened last year too. Oh, hang on. Watch, what are you doing? Do we have Jezraya in chat right now? Because Jezraya, if you're here, happy freaking birthday. Happy birthday, Jezraya. I hope you have a fantastic birthday, my friend. I feel like the same exact thing happened last year where Jezraya said hello and then and then we didn't know until I got the alert. Jezraya, you got anything planned for your birthday? Not to derail the game, you concerned about Subnautica 2? Concerned about it? Oh, I have concerns. I do. Robert was stuck in his rut and wanted to drag you down with him. Wait, that came out naughty. I just found my ancient copy of DOA Extreme Beach Volleyball for the OG Xbox 360. Oh, you got to hang on to that. You got to hang on to that. Wait, Xbox 360? Was it on the 360? I thought it was on the... I thought it was on the, like the OG Xbox. Wasn't it? That game's got to be worth something, right? It's got to be worth something. If it's got a black label at the top, like if it's just like the black label at the top, that's a regular Xbox game. The white label is Xbox 360. Well, shoot, I can just show you guys. Also, Let's take a quick break here. Jezraiah, I hope you have the best birthday. Took off work all this week, and today I'm going to my parents' house for supper. That sounds lovely. Well, happy birthday. Yep, OG Xbox. Yeah. I wonder if I still have it. You had that too? I loved that game. Why you got to bring race into this? I was just going to say, let me grab a game here. Original Xbox game, black label at the top. Xbox 360, white label at the top. So there you go. And yeah, I keep my games alphabetized in that drawer, so that's why I've got 2 H games here. But yeah, black label, white label. But yeah, I'm curious. Like, if you got that game in like good condition still, I bet it's worth something. For real. I'm not saying you should like sell it by any means. I think you should keep that for yourself, but it's kind of cool. It's mint, except for, I mean, some of the pages stick together in the manual, but that's like that. They're all like that. They're all like that. Mint but sticky. Luth beat me to it. Despite the thirst trapping and booby physics, it was actually really fun. Yeah, it was. It was. And you know what's like kind of a weird thing? Like, I may have been, my parents were very uneven about the games I was allowed to play, and movies I was allowed to watch growing up. But that was one I remember. Like, we would play Xbox just at my uncle's house. That game would be, on the TV, like in the living room, where anybody walks by, and we're playing that game. We're playing Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. And I just find that so funny now. I find that so funny. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Mike, welcome back in. How are you? But yeah, I'll put these back now. Anyway, I was like, I'm kind of curious. Like, I'm sure I've got plenty of Xbox titles, and I do. But I still have like a whole drawer full of older games here. So that no ankles rule from the parents. The soundtrack was great. It wasn't a shame that I enjoyed the physics too. Was the Venus suit was that like the one where they're pretty much fully naked? Yeah, I never owned that game. But I had a friend who did, and then one of my cousins did. So when we'd visit my uncle and we'd play that game a bit. Again, nobody seemed to care. Just found that interesting. Anyway, I just wanted to say happy birthday to Jezraiah, and did that just... That's weird. Did the chat... I feel like the chat kind of refreshed a little bit, but it's fine. It's still working. That's good. Alrighty. Brace for a tackle. Curly, how you doing? How you doing, Curly D? Venus was just 3 small jeweled parts held together by a thin chain. Looking forward to hitting that sweet 100% on the bad. Anyone else highly impacted by the laughing, twirling, naked fairy in Ocarina of Time? I know I was. Talk about formative years. I didn't. This is another game I didn't have. I didn't have an N64 until I was an adult. The wacky old days when they rented BMX XXX, I think, to 15-ish-year-old me. If you know, you know. I don't know about that game, actually. I can kind of like get an idea, but like what was that? What was that game exactly? Like, was it supposed to be like nudie people on bikes? Now I want to play that again, but I think our 360 is dead. No! You can borrow mine. You have to come visit, though. He's going Game Pass for everybody's benefit? Ain't no way that's happening. Ain't no way. All right. Istvan and I are old acquaintances. Medium difficulty here.
There's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him, but only because he's odd anyway.
Finally, something we can agree on.
How do you mean? Odd.
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward. He avoids combat like the devil does crosses.
What kind of sword does he have? That's a good question. Let me live how I want to live on the bad side. It was a BMX game, kind of like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but there was literal porn playing on TVs and billboards everywhere on the maps, courses. Strange times. Wait, for real? Like, it was a legit BMX game, and that was the only... Wow. That sort of game is nested with malware. That is wild. It was a real thing. What on earth? What console did you play this on? Also gross. Where did you rent this at? Where exactly did you rent this at? So I know never to go there. Tony Hawk 2 alternative title. Tony Hawk 2. Oh man.
Does he have a special sword?
Oh, he's got a special sword.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
I could torture him. So I wanted to ask this question first. All right. Chat, help me decide. 1 for torture, 2 for no torture. What do I do? Henry loves asking people about people's special swords. He does, though. Are you yanking my special pizzle sword? We got 2 votes for torture. But does anybody think not torture? 2, but because I want to be different, I really want torture. Came out in 2002, so maybe it wasn't quite that young. Okay, it's been a hot minute. Was on Xbox, PS2. I had no knowledge of this game. That's wild. And GameCube? No way. No way. I forgot about Pizzle. How did you forget about Pizzle? All right, we're gonna do it. Oh.
I don't know anything about any fucking sword! Really?
Henry! That's not what we're here for!
He knows him. He must know about it.
Burn in hell, you filthy bastard!
He's not worth it! Stop!
All right. All right.
It was not a purple nurple, no. That was one of his balls. Jard, hello! Huge. Just says huge. I don't know, it's very unlike me to forget something like Pizzle. Yeah, I think I was supposed to ask that question last, but I just couldn't wait.
Where's that band of yours hiding?
Do you want to? Oh, shoot, that's timed.
You'll tell me, or
what?
Or you're gonna suffer. I'll show you how those instruments are used. You'll experience it all firsthand. And other parts.
I've seen bigger fellows than you break down and cry before Henry.
They always have a problem bidding farewell to their little cocks.
Go fuck yourselves.
To their what?
Turn the bark off. Is that enough? You'll never get there anyway.
You're lying. I was just there and spoke directly with Lord Nabak.
It wasn't him.
Looks like our fellas pulled the wool over your eyes.
How did you manage that?
Old Nabak is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up.
They're the sons of Skyrim.
Like you.
Bollocks. You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
To be honest, I did not watch. Probably for the best. Yeah, he grabbed those vice grips there and squeezed one of his nuts. Also forgot about some of the timed responses to their man meat. That's wild. Come on, we body shaming here? Henry, you're better than that. Oh god, not the storm cloaks. He spat down on the floor, Lutz. I don't think he likes him very much. I know. Could you believe that he did that? His name is Jan. The leader's name is Jan. Why did you ambush us? Someone in the region? One of these, I feel like, is the more interesting question here. Somebody's got to be helping him.
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I just said that.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
You must tell me. You never figure anything out like this by yourself. Someone is clearly leading you. Who?
Go to hell. I'll tell you.
Failed that one. Take an instrument? Or do we go to a different question? Ursa! Ursa, thank you so much for gifting the sub to Curly D. Thank you both. My goodness. My goodness. Jard, how's Oregon treating you? How's Oregon? How was the trail to get there? Let's see. There is another question. I might be able to come back to this one. Let's see. Yeah, I want to know why they ambushed us. They got to be trying to take this castle, right?
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck. That was you. I knew I saw you somewhere before. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men.
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
We're not on von Berghoff's side. Would I have any... There'd be any downside to saying that? Been busy as hell. I heard how's your organ treating you? I'll squawk all over Twitch now. Filled with wagon trains, no doubt. 13-hour drive, ain't got poop on ya, boy. 13 hours, dang. Gosh, I'm constantly reminded how large the United States is. That is a long drive, dude. I'm glad you made it there safe. Hopefully you've been able to get get your energy back too. That's an exhausting trip. We are not on von Berghoff's side.
But we're not on von Berghoff's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
Or a spit on the floor, right? The slap is not going to do it. This Henry is not very brawny. Let's see. Maybe we can get some more info out of the first question, though. Oh, shoot. No, that question's gone now. Rick. I need, yeah, it's okay. So help in the region, we have to get an answer for, it seems like.
Why would some
We'll come back to it.
from God knows where want to kill Otto von Berghoff? It doesn't add up. Someone must be supporting him.
Your ma gives all kinds of support every night.
You still have a chance to put an end to all of this.
Henry's showing some restraint there.
What you know. Well then, what's it gonna be?
I heard he's some nobleman.
What nobleman?
I don't know anymore. Jesus Christ!
He says he doesn't know anymore. Okay, that was rude. Take his other nut. Most of that drive is in California. Yeah, exactly. How does it feel to be away from the Bay Area, George? Yeah, how is it? I missed my cat, to be honest. Fair enough. You don't bring moms into this, especially Henry's mom. He literally watched her die. We're gonna torture him.
I don't believe you.
Ah! Fuck you, bastard! Are you deaf? I don't know anything else about him. Nothing!
I think he's telling the truth, Henry.
What did we cut off?
Again, who's helping you in the region?
Your
Ma, I know. Ah, this is getting tiresome. But you will.
Hammer time?
go to hell, for Christ's sake!
What does he have? Nope, he's got the tongs again. We could try this again here.
Spit it out. Nice and fast. Otherwise, you'll force me to use this thing.
I think he'll use it automatically.
I like it.
The hammer, he's real.
If Cordova!
The name, say the name!
Older! Sabine!
What?
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands!
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
Well, I don't know, Henry.
My arse!
I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
Okay. That's why I said to Mercer, spit it out nice and fast.
It looked like you were starting to enjoy torturing. I didn't like that much, to tell the truth.
You didn't do anything, Hans! You literally spat on the ground!
We let it get a little out of hand.
We?
Yeah! Okay. You egged me on. I mean, he kind of did, but...
I mean me.
I should say so. I don't understand what got into you.
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes, good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabokov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake?
He's been stream shy.
Against von Berghoff. It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semin? Gnarly?
I hope they're innocent. But either way...
Are we going to get a chance to investigate, you think?
Mess.
I think we should keep quiet. I don't... I'll be honest, I don't trust von Berghoff. I don't trust him. And, yeah. Can't look away from the screen for 5 minutes before hearing you spew my husband's screen name. Head down working. Robert, that was a productive doctor's visit. Was it? Oro, hello. I miss Mersa too. Me too. I don't think Hans will ever be Henry's now. I don't think anyone wants to frick someone who they've seen pop someone's nuts. Maybe if Henry just tells him he'll pop his nuts in the right way. I mean, what? Poro, how are you doing? How was, so are you guys home from the vet? Yeah, I'm not gonna tell Otto about Semyon. I'm gonna try to see if I can investigate this myself.
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young Semyon's involvement to ourselves for now.
I'm not so sure, Henry. Von Bergov trusted in us. Won't be tired as if he ever discovers we lied to him. But do what you think is right.
Okay, so I still have a chance to tell him. Is there anything else? Inform him? Oh, I have to just straight up... Okay. I have a feeling that what we tell him could decide the fates of many people. I am worried about that because... If you guys recall, so we went to this wedding between young Semyon, old Semyon, and Agnes. Agnes is the bailiff's daughter from Trotsky. And I was maybe trying to, by I mean Henry, was maybe trying to, oh no, from Troskowitz, was trying to maybe bang Agnes on her wedding day. And I don't think Henry would want to see her die. I think she might die if I tell on Olda. Not yet. We're waiting. We're here waiting on Bloodwork. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Poppin' Nuts sounds like some kind of sick snack company. Walked into Nuts popping in the right way. Perfect timing. I hate to say it, but Poppin' Nut Crunch exists. It does. Get out. Get out now. God, I wish that were me. Or my queen who's sitting next to me. I thought you were implying that she would die by banging. No, well, I mean, well, I don't know. If we got caught, it could be a problem, but yeah, Henry was macking on Agnes a bit. If you recall, she was hiding out in like the cellar, and Henry walks into her like crying, and he's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And like Olda had left, and she was basically saying how he was not seeming that interested in her, and Henry's like, "Oh, babe, you're hot," you know, and all this, and then next thing you know, somebody comes in and sort of interrupts the moment. So I'm just saying, like, I think Henry would be distraught if she were caught up in this and killed by von Bergov's rage, you know. But either way, I got to get back to him. I either have to like straight up lie to him and tell him that like, oh yeah, he didn't say anything important, or I have to tell him, you know, what it is. And please let me get up this step. There we go. I'll be honest, I don't love that. I wish I could just go. Actually, could I? Guard said good to see me.
Bugger off. I'm not going to forget such insolence.
Oh, yeah? See if I care. Thanks for stream, Loots. Work calls. Literally, Persephone, have a great day. Hope work's not too bad for you. Man, this is a Wendy's. Fuku, who is sitting inside me. I mean, next to me. You guys are just soaking at the vet's office? That's wild. That is wild. Oh, Hans, how you doing? Yeah, let me see if I can just go back to Semyon. I'm kind of... Okay, do I have any way of saving? Hang on, I have a bed over here, don't I? Yeah, let me save. Oh, not there. Let me save real quick. Sleep and save. Just 1 hour should be fine. Okay. I'm afraid if I go too far without seeing von Berghoff, it's going to progress the story anyway, and it's basically going to be the same as if I lied to him. So I'm going to try to go straight there, but I wanted to save it first. And we're going to go to Semyon here. I don't know if Olda will be there, but there's only one way to find out. And yes, we are traveling in the middle of the night. Probably not the best. Ahead of you, there's a bound man sitting on the ground in the tattered remains of clothes. He's injured. Who knows what happened to the poor fella? Nope. We're not stopping for that. No idea what you're talking about. Clearly I'm at work like a good corporate drone. Listen, we've thought about it. My wife's OnlyFans paid off for my truck last week. She's going to be pissed when she finds out she has an OnlyFans. They'll be back with the blood work soon. Had to keep our streaks up. Michael and Holly core. Little shuffle walk they do. All right. Let's... I love the Leshy perk. Gosh, I love the Witcher reference there. Well, I mean, I guess it's not necessarily a Witcher reference, but still.
God
Is
bless
this...
you.
Okay, Agnes is here. Okay. I'm sorry about the wedding. Oh, I can apologize to her? Jan, hello! Hi, cuties. No, you?
I wanted to apologize for ruining your wedding.
You mean that fight? That's not worth mentioning. It wasn't your fault, anyway.
Really? Imagine being a man and apologizing to a woman in medieval times, right? Wait, for real though?
Really?
You were just comforting me. And Wojtek was drunk. Men are idiots.
Tell me about it. Shoot, I can't say anything else? Agnes, we were gonna... I'll just sit next to her for a little bit then. We'll just awkwardly sit here in silence.
This damned darkness.
That's why I got my torch out for us, baby. What's up, my vanilla brother? How are you? Sassy, how you doing? Think all men should always be apologizing to women. Hashtag not all men. No, I'm just kidding. Chand, how you doing? And Sassy, how you doing? Henry flirts like me. Awkward silence and prolonged eye contact. She doesn't seem too concerned. You know what I mean? Hey, boo. Yeah, she doesn't seem too concerned. I honestly, like, I understand. She must play a pretty important part in this upcoming quest. Because you really, like, there is not much that you can do or say with Agnes. But yeah, I'm curious if we'd be able to find Olda. The thing is like, the castle's gonna be locked up here at night. When even if it wasn't, I'd have to sneak around. So I'll probably just try waiting till daytime here. Let's see. Yeah, 10 hours ought to do it. Haven't seen you in a while. It has been a minute, right? Think Henry is just a yearner. Feeling good. Last work day. Go to vacation after this. Don't go back to work till September 2nd. Where? What's vacation? Are you going somewhere? Is it a staycation? What's the dealio? Semyon guard. Okay, we got to find... There's Sir Jan. Wait a minute. Jan? As in, like... the guy leading the bandits?
And what do you want?
Oh, no, this is the old one.
Blood has cooled a little since that brawl.
I'm looking for old, Well, I can't apologize. Maybe I'll get some rep back.
Lord Semyon, I'd like to apologize for ruining the wedding.
Hey, Totality. Hello.
You showed your true colors, Henry. You really let me down.
Oh, my true
At least you're
colors?
man enough to come and apologize. Don't apologize just to me, though. Never mind that the wedding cost me a fortune. To hell with that. But you should apologize to my son and his bride.
Okay, I will. I'm looking for him, actually. Results is the same. Girl gets up and walks away. It's like, oh man, I didn't realize this was a real life simulator. Have you tried giving gifts to NPCs? Agnes loves Henry's cumin cider. So Tally, how you doing? Pulled out today, ramping up to quit my job here. Are you really? Actually going to Texas to meet two guys I've been gaming with for over a year in person. Oh wow. That's awesome. What games? Gotta go do work stuff. Lutz, have a wonderful stream. Everyone stay awesome. No, you, Nova, you stay awesome. Hopefully work isn't too bad for you. I'm excited. That sounds awesome.
I'm looking for Alder. I need to ask him something.
Come back some other time. He's not here now.
But this is quite important.
I mean it. Come back some other time.
Huh. Okay. Could I ask Agnes about him? But honestly, Totality, if I could give Agnes a gift, I would. That would be that would be great. Okay, so he just says come back another time, but I'm wondering if it's not going to be like he's not going to come back until I progress the story. I feel like that's probably the case. But that said, what I should do is I should get Mutt back. I wonder if I can whistle for Mutt, but I don't know if he's gonna come running from that far away.
Always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Always glad to see polite people like me.
Blah, blah, blah. What a load of shit.
You cheeky bastard.
I love that. Okay. X for whistle? Or wait, that's my horse, right? Yeah, that brings my horse. My horse is named Herring? Wait, for real? What happened to Pebbles? We stream all kinds of stuff. I am. They're putting us in dangerous situations, basically making it an ultimatum, and I'm not about that. We become really good wives as well as... Or wait, we become really good wives. We become really good friends as well as their wives. That's awesome. And you said you've been gaming with them for over a year. Can I ask, Chan, what's an example of a dangerous situation, if that's okay to ask? How and when did I get Herring? I thought I was still using Pebbles. Also, whoa, look at the eyes. Whoa. That's a good detail. We've become really good wives. Probably not.
Damn it.
Probably not. What was going on there? Okay. I don't. Let's see. No, hang on. Inventory. Horse. Yeah. Here's Mutt over here. Yeah, these are the equipped things. I have some Savior Schnapps on the horse. Do I have some in my inventory too? Sorry about that. Savior Schnapps. I have one. Oh, but then I have 10 weak ones. Okay, so yeah, I'm not hurting for Savior Schnapps. I must have made a bunch. I don't know how to call my... Oh, wait. There it was. Hang on. Sidekicks. I saw it. Was it under... Player sidekicks. Mutt's obedience. Current command is stay. Okay. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to call him from this far away. I might go pick up Mutt and then come back, and maybe that'll give... Olda enough time to come back here, but if it doesn't, I'm probably just going to continue the story. All right, let's go get Mutt. We have to go to... Well, and actually, this is kind of interesting, because now Henry knows that Nabaka Fortress was taken over by a crew of bandits. He knows that for sure. We kind of felt that, but now Henry knows it. I'm curious if they'll be hostile when I go back. What a pretty horse, right?
I really need to eat something.
Do I? I don't really need to. I would like to be a good wife. I would like to be a good wife. Also, am I wearing the right outfit here? I know that there's... Yeah, I want to be wearing the red outfit here. We've got green is my speech outfit, yellow is my sneak outfit, and red is my fighting outfit.
I could go for something to eat now.
Oh, wow. I am slow in this outfit, though. Hired hand. Do I tell them that I know? Or do I just get mutt and go? Mutt and go? We have a new student who has an insulin pump where expected monitors blood sugar levels, administer insulin, and our administrator also administer his rescue medication. Basically have to use our best knowledge and when to give him insulin because it fluctuates wildly. We also have to give it after he eats, but not if it's below a certain number, but also need to make him eat if it's low, but he doesn't listen to anyone or understand. And you're not medically trained. Yeah, they should definitely have a nurse with them. Uh-oh. Guys? Is Mud on the other side of this wall? No, it says he's... Hang on. Take a look. He is on the other side of the wall. That may be a problem. Okay, there's got to be some sort of key binding I can press, right? I'm close to him. Oop. Key binding. Pat your dog or horse. Yeah, I mean, that is important, but I need to call him first. Let's see. General. Combat. Quick chat. Quick items. Inventory. Photo mode. Other. Brick. Companion control. Does Mutt count as a companion? Let's see. Also, I mean, I could try finagling it. I mean, it's just the stakes are kind of high. If I, oh God! Oh, I'm seriously hurt. Uh-oh. I'm bandaged, or I need bandages because I'm bleeding now. Okay, we have plenty of bandages though. Jeez. Frick me. If it isn't a fellow Titans fan, Vic, how are ya? How the heck are ya? Oh gosh, I don't think this is gonna work, my friends. But maybe, I don't know, maybe he's on the other side of this wall. We can hope. The map is not making me optimistic though. But maybe I can talk to him through the wall if I can sort of Skyrim my way up here. The problem is this game you do not move the same way you do in Skyrim. And I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt myself again. Come on, get up there, Henry. Jump, you fool! His jumping is terrible. Jeez. Who driving this train? Hina took a tumble. Okay. I whistled. And here comes my horse. Okay, how do I get Mutt's attention? Excuse me, sir. Is there a dog over there? Can you just set him down on the other side of the fence, please? He's my dog. I will start a war for this dog if I have to. Oh, come on. That had... Jeez. Hang on. Wait, maybe if I'm in a more alacritous outfit. Skyrim yourself around it. That same thought there, DJ. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, there's an invisible wall, I think. Uh-oh. But yes, this outfit is making a difference. Come on, get up there. God, dang it. I think there's an invisible wall. But this outfit is helping. I've been lurking but forgot to leave a note for posterity, so here it is redacted. Let's see. School nurse has said she's not comfortable because of how complex this situation is. Also, she would have to be within 10 feet of him to be able to monitor his levels and basically can't help the rest of the school. Jeez. If school nurses can't even give a Tylenol without a note, why are you expected to do this? Yeah. Costs money and this fine. The effing superintendent doesn't want to spend money. DM if you need. My son is type 1. Parents need to discuss with the local news and blast this crap all over social media until your super cheap gets on. Until your cheap super gets on board with getting a medical professional. Yeah. The issue is mom is on board with it. Right. I was going to say, I think that's going to be part of the problem based on this, the way this is sounding. The real issue is the mom is a douche. I was partly kidding, but ha. Yeah. Bad situation all around. Jeez. I'm sorry about that, Chan, that's happening. Okay. Come on, Henry. Come on, Henry. Do you want Mutt back or not? Come on, Henry. We're a medieval man. There's no such thing as a glass ceiling. Jeez Louise. All right. We'll try going around. Looking forward to KCD3, The Adventures of Mutt. I think that Mutt is just trapped. In KCD1 you could go to the mill, like he would return to the mill, but I don't even know that he's going to do that. I don't think he's going to return somewhere. I got to see if there's some way in there. It's going to be tough. But if I can get in there and then fast travel out of there, I think it'll all work out. It's just, oh shoot. Even if I do get over this part, that's not going to work. Okay. Oh man, I got to tell Otto. This place is an impenetrable fortress. We're not getting in here. An on-screen LOL celebration. Oh, wait a minute. Did he just climb that? Why didn't he do that with anything else? Why does he only climb places that don't matter? Yep, and then he's right back off of it. Okay. I don't imagine... Oh, yeah, we're definitely not jumping high enough, and he's not grabbing that ledge. Okay. What is on this side? Is this the fortress? This is the fortress that the prisoner just told us about. Yeah. And we've been here before. Yeah, he's gonna just start sliding. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Don't think I'm gonna make it. Unless, do we think we can? Yeah, I feel like they built a. Oh, jeez. I feel like they built an invisible wall around this because they knew people like me would want to try to do this. And I'm not even trying to get in there to glitch the storyline out. I'm just trying to get my dog back. But yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. If I get in there, I'm going to ask them about their car insurance. Come on. Come on, Henry. Gosh. Maybe if I jump from further back? It's just not happening, friends. Reddit said press X. I tried that. Maybe I do it from over here. I think I'm still just a little bit too far away. Hang on, can we kind of peek through? Your horse can't get here. Mm-hmm. Oh. Dang, I fell. That slide damage is bad. When? How the heck are you? He no longer has that dog in him. Why are we jumping into sharp wood? My dog is inside this fortress, and I'm trying to get him to follow me again. The problem is the fortress is locked the frick down right now. So he may be trapped. I did try getting up over there, right? See, like, I can get here, but then he won't jump again. Come on. This seems like the best place to do it, but it's just... There's something blocking me. Yeah, the movement is different than Skyrim. In Skyrim, you can move at full speed while running into something. This game slows your movement when you're running into something, and so it's just like as soon as you make contact with it, it's just not going to happen. Okay, come on. Yeah, see? Just not going to do it. It's just not going to do it. I don't suppose we can use the power of friendship as a key. I haven't been able to get that to work. Mutt, buddy, please, it's your dad. Your dad misses you so much. At least it's raining and nobody can see my tears. I don't know what to do. I think we're going to have to wait. I mean, there's going to be something happening at this fortress later, so I feel like we might just not have Mutt until that point. I feel like it's just not going to happen. Burke, how the heck are you doing, though? All right, I think we just got to head back. I think we got to tuck tail and leave. Although, wait a minute. Let me talk to that hired hand I'd mentioned. Maybe if I piss somebody off.
I really need to eat something.
Yeah. Villager and hired hand. Oh, you're not wasting my time.
Let me be, sir. I don't have anything to say.
Frick. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything. Is Pebbles here? I wonder. I thought it maybe didn't. Guess I didn't steal a horse. I really don't know. Henry, you dope. Lutz doesn't eat or drink. How about the savior Cam Ward? I don't know. I honestly, like, I'm excited. I'm excited about Cam Ward. I'm willing to give him a long leash. Shoot, I was willing to give Will Levis a long leash. I'm going to be honest with you, Vic. I think I have more confidence in both Cam Ward and Will Levis than I do Brian Callahan, if I'm being totally honest with you. Yeah. I think that's where I'm at right now. Clumsy, hello. First day of class, shiver me timbers. When do you start class? Are you in class right now? Yeah, I'm hoping there will be story progression going on. Additionally, I'm still on the first map of the game. There is going to be another map later. So I imagine if worst comes to worst, when I go to, or if worst comes to pass, then like when I go to the next map, I assume Mutt will like teleport there too. I can't imagine they'd leave him on the old map. You know what I mean? I don't know for sure, but it's just an assumption. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to travel back to Semien real quick. This is just so funny. I spent so much time. I haven't done anything today other than, I guess, some slight torture. If you can count that. I was joking and saying Cam Ward will get you your dog, but I'm with you. But you see a figure in a small camp at the side of the road. No doubt he stopped here to give you his tired legs rest. Nah, I don't care. Continue. Callahan was a dumpster fire last year. He has to prove something. I agree. I just didn't feel like, I was like, this guy got brought here to fix the offense, and it was worse than the Vrabel offense, you know, from an offensive-minded guy. I'm just like, I don't know. And I get it. Like, Will Levis has his flaws, no doubt. No doubt. But, like, Will Levis also regressed, you know, and he's supposed to be under a QB guru coach, so I just don't know how I feel about that.
Greetings to you two.
Who's this? A housemaid. Okay. Hired hand. Groom Balate. He's going to try to sell me something. Here's Sir Jan again. No, let me... Can we talk? Ludmilla of Semyon, I can't talk to her either. Okay, I can't talk to any of them. So yeah, I don't think Olda is going to be coming around until the quest gets progressed. And I think that's also why Nebakov is locked down. Because I think the game really wants you to have to make a decision on this to either ally yourself with von Bergov or to tell him to kick rocks. So we're going to go back. I think through Captain in some shape or form. I think I followed somewhere around Captain Subathon at the end of 2024. Oh, how'd you find this place, Vic? That sounds right. That sounds right.
Hail Mary.
11 a.m. Central. Let's see. That is 2 hours from now. Nice. You got them good time slots. Yeah. Man, I'll be honest. I don't miss 8 a.m. classes. I don't. Oh, are you trying to farkle? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you are. Okay, hang on a second. Time-wise? Okay, no. Gosh, there's no time for dice. What are we doing? Slothy, hello. Looties, hello. How are you doing, Slothy? Farkle.
Jesus Christ be praised.
The way that guy said, Jesus Christ, be praised. Captain always getting credit for my friends. I'm a long leash fan. I always think it's appropriate to give folks like 3 years before firing, unless your name is Isaiah Wilson. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, jeez. Yep. That was a horrendously bad pick. But, you know, we're on a roll with horrendously bad picks. Hopefully we're done with that, you know? Because, you know, Farley didn't work out too well for us either. It's almost as if, like, getting discounted players with elite draft stock is a real swing and a miss strategy, you know? Like, it worked out for us with Jeff Simmons, you know, but, like, that is it, I feel like? Right? I mean, was there another person we got late in the first, or at least later in the first round that really panned out for us? Somebody who, like, should have been drafted sooner? I don't feel like there was. It's so bad to see Hutch back on... I want to see Hutch back on the field. Not only saying that as a Lions fan, I was heartbroken to tears when he went down for what it meant for him wanting to be there for his team. Hutch is a Michigan guy. This is his home. My heart feels for him. I mean, our offense was always going to regress without Derrick Henry, but yeah, we needed a QB guru. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, Pollard wasn't bad, honestly. Pollard wasn't bad. The line was rough. But I honestly thought the play calling was just not the best. Levis made horrendous decisions. No doubt. I'm not denying that. But I don't feel like the play calling was doing him any favors. Slothy, how the heck are you though? What's new? Have you been streaming too? Honestly, I've been kind of removed from Twitch a little bit, so I've kind of been missing some stuff. If so, what you been playing lately? How are things going? O-line looks much better this season, so hopefully it's what materializes. Yeah, I know. Look at what Dan has done in Detroit. That took time also, but look at them now. Yeah, man, I don't know. The problem is what Vic mentioned earlier. It's not so much that we had issues. It's that, like, he literally just blamed Will Levis for everything, like, publicly. That bothered me a bit. I don't think Dan Campbell ever, like, blamed anybody else. You know what I mean? Like, if we just had better quarterback play, like,
I bring news from
you're the one calling plays for him.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashik. I want him to hear it too. We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
Shoot. I'm gonna tell him about Nebakov for sure. I just don't know if I should tell him about young Semyon. I'm kind of worried that if I don't tell him about Semyon, that he's gonna be real pissed at me. I had to take last week off for a family emergency, so I'm also taking this week off. But yes, I've just been streaming later, like 7 p.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. Usually, work is such a time suck. How? Like you've been working more than normal? Is that what you're saying? Also, I'm sorry to hear you had a family emergency. I hope everything's okay. Dan Campbell's a good accountability guy and a good leader from what I see. Agreed. Fourth down stuff is crazy, but he goes with it. He also kind of moves me on the playoff loss. This coming year will be interesting for Detroit. Lots of great talent, but I think the coach departures are a bit underestimated. Yeah. Sounds personal to me. No, Dan has always taken his hits on the chin, and I think it's why people respect him. He takes his risks willingly, willing to take the consequences. Exactly, yeah. Didn't that guy write Lolita? Wait, what? What? Dan Campbell? All right, I'm going to tell him about Nebakov for now. I feel like I say it differently every time.
The bandits have a camp in Nebakov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You met with Nebak yourself, Lord Capon. Did you not?
As it turns out, they locked Sir Yaramir away, and someone impersonated him quite convincingly. I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. Apology accepted.
That was easy.
At least we have found this out now. They'll soon learn what a mistake.
He's going to ask me what else I know. Oh, no, I straight up have to say... Okay, I'm going to tell him about Ishvan. Maybe that... I don't think I'm going to have a chance to just be like, oh, that's the end of the conversation. I think I'm going to have to straight up tell him, like, yep, nobody helped him here. If Agnes dies, though...
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor, yes? I remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. That he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
Yep, just like I thought. I have to tell him one thing or another here. Oh, Nabokov? Oh, I got you. I was like, wait, Dan Campbell? Just an odd time, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and it's in New Jersey, so I don't get home till like 6:45 most days since it's a state over. So, like, physically, it takes a lot of extra time. Yeah, I get that. Dang. I just did my fantasy kicker spreadsheet, and ESPN has Detroit's guy as #1. I'm like, with the amount of times they choose not to kick, no thanks. I'm not in a league that has kickers. Like, none of the leagues I'm in have kickers anymore. I'll be honest, I don't miss it. It was just busy work for me. It's like, I don't look into the kickers at all because they're much more random than any other fantasy football position. So I'm just like, okay, drop the kicker I have because they're on bye, pick up another kicker, hang on to them unless they get injured. You know, it was just like a busy work thing. Fam stuff was unfortunately bad, but I'm happy to be home. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Slothy, and I'm glad you're home. Kicker policy is literally pick them up with my final pick. Exactly. That's what I did too. And we don't do team defenses anymore either. No team defenses, no IDPs. Because it was just busy work. I don't know. Maybe it could have not been, but yeah. Find it hilarious when people reach for kickers. It is pretty funny. Friends, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should tell Bergov about Semyon. I hate the fact that I have to it's like a straight up lie. There's no way to omit the truth. I'm just straight up lying. So you have to tell him about young Semin. I feel like he's going to raid the place and kill everybody. But Henry did say when I was interrogating the prisoner, he said, well, he's not a madman. But my journal entry said, I feel like a lot of people's lives are at stake. And that's what my gut's telling me too. But I also feel like it might be worse if I don't tell him. Because at least if he finds out that Semin versus like me telling him, Charles, a VIP. Wait, Charles, do you already have a VIP? Also, hello. Charles, how are you doing? Yeah, that's what I thought. You already have a VIP, you silly goose. We're going to refund those because the channel points will become useful for some other things. So we'll refund that to you. But hi, how you doing, Charles? Double diamond. Unfortunately, I can't double diamond anybody. Here's what I'm thinking. If I control the narrative and I tell him it's young Semin, I could see other people being spared. But I have a feeling that if I don't tell him anything and he finds out, he's going to go after everybody. So that's what I'm going to do. I've talked myself into it.
Your suspicions about Semin were correct. We found out young Semin was in it up to his ears.
Which means precisely what?
That he's in league with the bandits. And he left his own wedding just to ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
Oh, no, it was just him.
I'd say it was just him. Nobody else knew about it.
Why are you so certain?
The prisoner said so. And I don't think he lied to us.
Very well.
Okay, we did it.
We found out.
Woo, and there was a timer on that. I was going to try to look at my options, but...
Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast.
Can I use my channel points on coffee?
You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
That's the same voice actor that told me all about the dies earlier. Okay, speak with Capon about Semin. Okay, I think we did the right thing then. I think we did the right thing. Because I don't think that Sir Jan Semin was in on it, honestly. I really don't see him doing that. And sweet innocent Agnes is sweet and innocent, so. Give me another diamond then. Charles, my favorite cheese. Gonna head out and try to get some rest. Take care, friends. Crystal, have a great day, my friend. Get some rest. We are not long for stream here anyway. I have a meeting at 10:15, which is here in about 10 minutes. So we got about another 5 minutes to stream. I think I'm just going to position Henry where
I'm always glad to see polite people
where he can be ready for this quest next time I log in. Sweet and innocent sounds like a long con. Okay, I'll be honest. If this game tricks me into thinking that Agnes didn't know anything and she just like pulls a knife on me, that would honestly be incredible. That would be incredible. Widow Bolka. It's kind of interesting how many people I can't talk to or interact with in any way. Lost the thread of the game. Are we trying to get to the point of where the game opened up? God bless you, Chamberlain Ulrich. We are, so yeah, more or less, like when the game opened up, Hans and I were trying to deliver a letter to Lord von Berghoff, which we've now done. And we're kind of in a, sort of indentured servitude to von Berghoff. So now, though, we're learning about these bandits. Henry has learned that Istvan Toth is with the bandits that are also opposing von Berghoff. So now it seems like we have a common enemy. And so doing his bidding kind of actually seems like something Henry would want to do now at this point. So that's kind of where we're at. Oh, I meant the battle scene. Okay, we are not there yet. I'm pretty sure that was Trotsky. Nice to see you back. Thank you so much, Vic. I remember that guy. What a dick. I've come to love these games, KCD and KCD2. All right, Charles, get in line. Time for your kiss. Shall we leave for Semine? Wait, is that really all it is? I guess so. Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Should we ride out for Semine?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to go there alone. Von Berghoff is taking this all a bit too seriously, don't you think?
Too seriously?
He only got out of that ambush alive by a hair's breadth.
Well, so did we. I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure. Come with me if you want.
I thought that's where we were. I'll go with you, though.
All right. I'll wait with you.
KCD series is like one of my all-time faves. Love this game. Quinn, you're getting a gosh dang smooch, too.
Can we get going?
All right. Let's hit wait for me here.
To do first. Wait for me.
No waiting. You can catch up with us on the way to Semine.
Frick.
We leave right now.
Don't dally, Henry. I don't want to go there without you.
We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
Okay, we're gonna do a save and quit right here. Hopefully... Oh, hang on. Save and quit. Hopefully it'll, I'll be quick enough on the draw here when I load into this game. I can just hop on my horse and go with them. Because I want to go with them, but my only playthrough was like 100 plus hours. Did you do multiple of KCD 1? If I say I hate it, will I get spanked? You will not. Han said it. I don't want to live without you is what I heard. That's what you heard? Huh. Man. Ursa's ears are built different, I guess. Excited for the Forge DLC, right? Man, I'm sort of like, do I need to... I don't know if I need to go through this further. Like, when I played KCD 1, I played through the entire base game before I played any of the DLCs. Man, the DLCs were so good. So good. I'm wondering if this time around I should just play the DLCs, like, integrated into the game. Because, I mean, I don't think that they... Well, let's put it this way. The Brush with Death is already unlocked for me. So I don't feel like the game would unlock it for me if I'm not ready for it, you know? Only played both once so far. Gotcha. Okay. Love KCD 1 so much. I got maybe halfway through 2 before we went back to 1 for a second playthrough. Honestly, I get that, Charles. Let's go here. I fully get that. I've had the urge to play through KCD 1 as well. And especially because at the time I was only playing KCD 2 on stream, and I'm like, man, I don't stream often or long enough for how many times I want to play this game. So I'm sort of like, man, maybe I should just go back and play KCD 1 off stream. But yeah, I've since sort of changed that approach. My plan is like these long play games like this, I'm just going to play them whenever the mood strikes. So whether it's on stream or off stream, just going to play them. But, you know, previously I was trying to capture everything. I was trying to record everything so that, you know, we'd be able to watch it back. But the problem is I can't keep up with a schedule like that, like a recording schedule, an editing schedule. Trying to do like a real-time Let's Play series is an editing schedule that I just can't hang with. So Combat in 2, especially when you get to Kuttenberg, seems so much harder. It was forcing me to grind. Really? Do you feel like you got to Kuttenberg like pretty quickly? Because I have been in the Trotsky area for a long time. And I'm not in any rush to move on. Like, I've been trying to clear the map basically. And then now that they've released some DLC and whatnot, I've got more markers on the map to go after. Like, I'll probably try out the horse racing, the horseback archery. I'll probably try that out too, now that that's been released. Probably give those a shot before I even progress the main story much further. So, but yeah, I was going to be a completionist of this game. I mean, like I said, you know, my idea for KCD2 was to basically try to become like an authority figure on the game because I loved KCD1 so much. But it's just so much work to make the level, like the quality of content that I wanted to make, that I just don't have it. I had an idea for all these like short form content I could make, long form content. I wanted to just highlight like the interesting intricacies of the game. You know, like, oh, check out this. Like, I was going to have everything from my playthrough recorded so that when like you have things layered and, you know, you've got, oh, this was somebody you talked to from the very beginning of the game. They kind of like peek back in here, but then that decision you made really paid off here. You know, I wanted to be able to make videos of that kind of thing. Because that's what the story is going to do. Like the story is so well written. Even having not finished the game, I know it's going to do that. And I wanted to be able to kind of just like highlight really cool things so that people would just be like, oh my gosh, that game, they really like weaved a web there. And I couldn't keep up with it. I could not keep up with the recording and editing schedule. So I just had to drop it. I think for my own mental health here, so it doesn't feel like I have this weight kind of hanging over me. I had to drop it. Sounds like a job for a full-time gamer guy. Yeah, I think if I ever became a full-time content creator, I would consider that then, but I don't have it in me. I think I basically cleared everything plus the first DLC in Trotsky. It was good, and was good in combat. Then I got to Kuttenberg. Do you feel like, was it just like overwhelming forces and stuff? You know, we'd support that job. Yeah, yeah, it's just, that's one of the things that the break kind of gave me, is a little perspective. And I just realized, like, I don't really care. I just don't really care anymore about the channel. I don't know. I mean, I never really cared if the channel blew up by any means, but like I certainly was trying to grow it. And I'm to the point now where I just like, I don't really care if the channel grows. I don't know if that's weird for you guys to hear me say or not, but like, I'm really happy with the community we have already. And if we get new people that are a great fit, then that's awesome. Like I'll absolutely welcome that, but it's not a priority for me. You know what I mean? I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm extremely pleased with the community we already have. And so I'm not really actively trying to grow the stream or the channel anymore. Really all I want to do is share video games with my friends. And, you know, I do want to highlight, I'm still a creative-minded individual, I feel like. So, I want to create videos and things like that, and create content that people find interesting. But I want to do it more so in a way of just because, like, I like showing games to people. You know what I mean? I like having shared experiences with games. It's not so much like the fact that I could have this huge channel. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not the way I'm looking at it. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I still want to create some videos because there is that like creative itch, but the way that I'll create videos is just more or less to showcase a game to my friends. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the way I look at it now. I'm just not interested in the rat race of like attention. It's just the time away kind of gave me that perspective. I certainly was in on it for sure for a good long while there. I just don't really care anymore. For that part of it. And so I think I was missing a decent weapon. The enemies were much better armed and armored. Gotcha. Okay. Good ones find their way here organically. That they do. Yeah. Community is full of cuties who deserve smooches. Absolutely. Chatty loves us. We love you. We're happy when you're happy. Thank you so much, Ursa. Do what you love and don't do what you don't like. Secret to a happy life. It's too true. All right, let me get some thank yous, and then I got to run because my meeting is starting. Let's see. We got a bunch of quest log signings today, and it appears like they all worked. I didn't see any issues today, so that is good. Ursa was our Alacritus adventurer, so congrats to Ursa. Ghost with the tier 1 sub to Loot Spot Goots, you son of a gun. Thank you, Ghost. Ursa with gifting a sub to Curly D. Lady Iron with the 40 gold coins. Thank you all so much. Charles, I got to get you a refund on those VIPs unless VIP points, unless Coleman or Iron would be around to be able to do that. But make sure if anybody does look at the channel point queue, make sure you reject Charles's VIP so he gets his 100K back. Because I want to make sure like the channel points will be used for things like giveaways and whatnot in the future. So the idea is to make channel point redeems like 1 point so that they're cheap, and then use channel points for like their own economy, basically. Uh-oh. I don't think Iron meant to do that. What? Anyway. Shield mode. Let me turn shield mode off. Iron clicked the wrong button, I think. But we got it. All right, friends, I've got to run. I got to get to this meeting. Have an amazing rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow for some Ghost of Tsushima. Take care of yourselves and others. I'll see you soon. All right. I think this is the button I want. Bye. Love you all. Bye. Have an amazing day. Bye.